What is going on, good people? Y'all know what time it is, man. We back in here for another installment, another episode, another conversation session with the boys of Borrow TV, the brothers of Borrow BOTB. I'm trying to get my goddamn on
Fuck that up.
trying to get my together. You know what I'm saying? But
Cocaine, hell of a drug.
that's way out of my tax bracket, cuz now some good sativa. I ain't never mad at a good sativa, which is kind of what I'm on right now. But that being said, the always forever loved uh returning guest, returning family member, Ryan of the Bars Open podcast. Man, what's going on with you today?
I am very blessed and honored to be with you gentlemen again. Professional
Always a good time.
self, I always enjoy the conversation. I have much love for y'all, so never forget that.
We appreciate it, man, in a real way. Carolina, what's happening, brother?
Man, ain't shit, man. I'm glad it's Friday. I can really get my drink on. I've been taking little sips here and there because I had to get my ass up early for work. But I'm here with y'all boys. Like my brother said, Ryan, he been down with us since the first time we had him on the show. It's been a while, so we wanted to bring him back, show his face, show his Detroit ways, show his alcoholic ways, show his alcoholic knowledge, show his alcoholic beer.
Connoisseur. We don't like that. We don't like the A word. That's alcohol. No, that's bad.
Like, it's too late. You gave me 3 A words.
Hey, look, like my boy Vinny, like my boy Vinny,
or drinking. All right, come on, brandy.
like my boy Vinny say, I ain't no alcoholic, cause I don't go to no meetings. The alcoholics go to meetings.
Yep. Fun fact: there are a lot of hot women at AA meetings. I'm just saying. They down on their blood.
Well, they in the meetings because they might be up to some questionable activities. I don't know how that's going.
For love,
they might be hot.
If you're not, I'm not like that, but if you are,
oh man,
has been done. So.
I know that shit right. Well, TGIF gentlemen, I'm glad that we could be here together, man, to kick it a little bit and talk some shit. And or inform or entertain, you know, all those things. We don't know which order it's gonna happen in.
Yeah, because I got beef. I got a little bit of beef with y'all.
Well, shit, let's get it cracking.
Damn.
Well, okay, fine. How come every time y'all have me on here, it's just me, and then I watch, a show, and then y'all got
man.
What he really saying is, when are we gonna bring the young lady back that was on with him that time?
No, he was flirting with. There's a story there, and I'm not gonna tell it online, but I'll tell you afterwards. And that's not. I mean, like I said, I've always been a fan. Since y'all reached out to me, I love what you brothers do. I love your conversation. Y'all have real talk. It's like one of the best shows that you can just sit back, you can put on the background and listen, you can learn a little bit, you can laugh a lot. So I love you guys and I support you guys, but I have seen a trend, and when y'all do have ladies on and y'all do it strategically, and I just want you to know that I know what you're doing. And the fact that y'all can know that, I just want you to know that I know what you're doing, and that's my beef. I said it out loud. I can rest.
Well, what you talking about, Ray? What play are you talking about?
You know, Zed. You know, man. Okay.
Hey, Jay, he took his glasses off like Shannon Sharp. What I wanted to be, he took the glasses off.
Yeah. I don't have the jawline though.
Come on, Skip.
Skip, listen, Skip, Steven, let me tell you, I've always said between, what's his name, Shannon Sharp's jawline and what's the quarterback's face, they can actually make an actual Bronco. So that was always good, John Elway. If you combine the jawline and the teeth, that's an actual Bronco that would, just devastate the league. But just saying.
Boy,
Anyway,
you a wild boy. Actual
I
horse face ass.
No, for Shannon Sharp. He ain't did nothing. So
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think if you are black and in the spotlight, in the public eye, ain't no wins. You give your opinion on shit, half the people gonna appreciate your opinion. A quarter of the people gonna hate your fucking opinion, and another quarter of people gonna hate because they think it's gonna make them famous.
Agreed.
So
I've seen that on my very limited area. On my podcast, I can show you. I kept a couple of emails. I'm like, I don't even know you. I'm like, I'm literally. Mine was just. I was an interview podcast. I'm not even like supporting nobody. I'm just here. I'm just giving people a microphone, and I was getting hate from people. So I get that, and I respect it. I'm teasing Shannon, but I respect what he's doing now in this phase of his career. I don't think he's made a misstep yet, really.
Man, look, that man pulled the greatest trick in the world. He knew he couldn't talk. The people around him know he can't talk.
Hey,
and he got a job talking.
Hey, that's a rags to riches story if I ever heard it. I mean, his greatest interview to date was Cat Williams. Well, I know y'all saw that.
Of course.
And he said the same thing about Steve Harvey. He's like, convinced about somebody can't talk, overcame it, and he's America's host. Shannon Sharp can't talk, been hit in the head all day. Man, all he did was getting hit in the head for years.
Well, what's Stephen A's excuse then?
His hairline.
That's not an excuse. That's a problem. That's a problem we just decided not to talk about as a people.
Yeah, man. It's a weird space to be in. Everybody is angry about, not everybody. A lot of people are angry about shit. And what I figured out is those are the people that got the most time on their hands.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? These are not these angry motherfuckers that get online. I just don't think they got shit going on.
They don't.
You feel me?
Their lives are miserable, and their kids. And when I see, like, I was watching, like, I subscribe to this like Reddit stream about boomers acting crazy. It's basically just old people, usually Karens and old white men, complaining about how they hate everything in the world.
Right.
They all have this same thread. They just hate and want to complain about everything. Their kids hate them. That's why they put them, put their business out in the street. Their kids hate them, and they just have no lives. And I don't have time to deal with people like that.
Well, that's a good segue.
Just like, you just stupid, and I walk away.
That's a good segue for this video I'm about to play.
Oh boy.
This is our BarBOTB TikTok of the Wing series, TikTok of the week series that we trying to develop here. So since you said that,
I like it.
Okay, you people get on my fucking nerves. You know what? Look how beautiful it is out here. This is a national forest, means it's open to the public. I got a camera taking pictures. 3 people pull up. Oh, hey, is everything okay? What are you doing there, buddy? Fuck you, that's what I'm doing. You know what? But a guy can walk into a goddamn school or a grocery store with an AR-15 and y'all don't see shit. Let a black dude get a camera just hanging around someplace taking pictures of birds, and then you're like, oh, that's fucking suspicious. I wish y'all would learn what the fuck suspicious is. Get the fuck out of my face.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
1, he's right. Two, he really scared me at the beginning when he said "you people." I didn't know which way he was going. I was like, "Is this Candace Owens?" I didn't know I didn't know which way he was going. So he scared me because he started off, "You people make me sick," and I'm like, "Oh boy, here it comes."
Yeah, well, this is the thing, man. And I say it, a lot of people say it. They try to paint melanated people out to be these maniacal, selfish, drug-driven, ultra-violent, ultra sexual part of the human race. We are the most forgiving, accepting, pulling people in ass group of people that I ever met.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
Well, because it's you guys, I love how y'all get into this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Kerry. You was about to say something.
No, you got it. No, you got it. I'm drinking.
No, what's his name? The comedian Godfrey. He was telling a story about that, which I actually agree with. He was saying he was talking to one of his partners, and he was big in the drug scene. He was an actual criminal, and he was telling them, setting up like $100 million deals and stuff. Says he went over to Asia to get everything together, and the kingpin, Asian mafia over there, and he told him like, "I love black people." This is a very bad Asian accent I'm about to pull off, but
yeah, send the emails directly to him.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
But
he was like, very, love black people, love the culture. Everyone copies your culture. Everyone copies your style. You're the leaders in music and culture and fashion and everything. But it's very easy to break you up. Y'all don't stay together. Y'all don't. Yeah. Easiest thing. Y'all can't. There is no black mafia. It gets broken up. Y'all turn on.
It's not by accident.
And I was like, yeah, but you turn on each other, and I was like, God, that hurt me when he told that story. It hurt me to my core because I'm like, that is so true. Because we give and take and give so much to the world, especially to America, but to the world, and it's always emulated. But anytime we try to get together and really make anything, even a criminal organization, it falls apart. And they turn on each other. And not to mention, and the very few, not few times, y'all close enough to Orangeburg to know when you start doing something, good and positive, governments literally break together to destroy it. Whole cities will come together and try to destroy it. Orangeburg, anybody that's listening, don't forget Orangeburg, South Carolina. What happened there? You're welcome. Tulsa Part 2.
Well, but we are savages as far as humans. We are savages as far as mammals. We are just savages. And then within our culture, within our race, within our ethnic background, within our blood, we're forgiving to everybody but each other. Which is crazy that everybody looks up to us, but we don't look up to each other. Like you have people out there fighting a fight. Killer Mike has been fighting a fight for the longest, and people look at him and disregard. And the first thing they want to say is, "How do you win a Grammy?" Not how do you win a Grammy. How's he pushing the culture in the right direction? And then you got people like T.I. You got people like T.I. doing the same thing. T.I.'s been fighting a fight for the longest, but people don't look at it as fighting a fight. They look at it as, man, he ain't do nothing but get locked up. He don't do nothing but get on everybody's case. He can't take care of his kids. But look what he's doing in the community. Him and Killer Mike bought a apartment complex. T.I.'s had a construction company since like early 2000. I think it's second rap. I'm like, people, we don't look for the good in each other. We look at what can you do for me, and how can I got to realize when you're gonna shit me before I get shitted on.
Yeah,
which makes no sense because you can't stand. We can't be together and stand together that way.
I mean, it's also a narrative too now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I know way more good, regular, old fashioned, just good human being as black folks than I know is what they focus on and what they bring to the light that would drive that narrative. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that old black people get along and everything is hunky dory and it's a myth. What I'm saying is the numbers get skewed because I can go to any social media platform and see any thousands of fucking reels or videos or Instagram posts that are compassionate, motivational, thought-provoking, you know what I'm saying? Displays of artistic dance, athletic, like there's so much good shit that we do as a group, but they'll focus on the 8 square blocks in a Midwest city of Chicago, or they'll focus on a podunk ass town in Arkansas with 800 motherfuckers and everybody sell drugs. So you got to look for the shit that you want, and we've said that more than once.
Yeah. Is there a literary industry made to keep us down and only report the worst? Yes, absolutely. The only good thing with all these, the only good thing I would say about all these crackpot conspiracy theorists and everything else, and again, I don't get political about anything. Don't even go there. I'll just start drinking if y'all get political. But that's just me trying to just get more drinks. But yeah, I love the fact that people are more skeptical of the media, and when we expose on platforms like this, the truth about how it's only, like you said, in Chicago, it's like 4 square blocks. It's this issue. There's how many millions of black people working, thriving in Chicago that they don't talk about. It's just the worst possible. Again, I represent Detroit everywhere I go. Everybody got
what up, though?
Detroit never been there. And they're like, Detroit's terrible. No, Detroit's one of the greatest places you can ever go. I mean, you will have a great time. I can't tell you how many people, white, Asian, Middle Eastern, come to me and say, I had to go to Detroit. I was scared. I gave there. I had a great time. Went downtown. Went over to Canada. I love Detroit. I'm like, yeah. They don't know. But the media and there are institutions dedicated to only talking about, the negative. You just have to be wise enough to, be able to shift through the madness and see it. Not a lot of people are, and not enough people are training and teaching and educating their fellow man about that. But
that's just, that's just like, we talk and as a community, I think black folk as a community is getting better with mental health. But, some of that goes to mental health. Some of it goes to generational. I don't like to say generational curses only for some fact. Me and my brother, I've always said we have the power of choice. I can understand if you started at the bottom, but within starting at the bottom, the choices you made when you're at the bottom also defines you, because we praise when you make good choices, but when you make bad choices, we don't talk about that. There's a lot of people that have it. There's a lot of people, like, basically what I'm saying is, so let's say Detroit, Chicago, New York. Let's just say you done hustled the streets, you done scammed some people. Let's say you know, a lot of rappers and drug dealers say, I got 15,000. Go ahead and move. Like that 15,000 might be that might be the power to move. That might be a chance for you to set up shop somewhere else for a better life. But what do? We spend it on something that doesn't benefit the family or the person because we're still there the next week. So if you broke trying to re-up, you didn't save it or you didn't do anything beneficial for you and your family, but you had that chance. That 5,000 or that 15,000, that could have been your chance to move. Even if you moved 2 miles outside of Chicago, that was your chance to get away, or that was your chance to start over.
They'll twist that too. It'll be like, as soon as he made it, he was gone. Like Uncle Elroy. As soon as I got my money.
But
yeah.
But think about that though, dude. At that point, like Ryan, me and you were talking about before we went live, we were talking about, you were talking about living in where you living at now, and there's other places you don't live. And I asked you, do you think you would be the same man you are now from the comment I made before we went live about what you did, the sacrifice you made? Because I don't want to put your business out there. The sacrifices you made.
No, it's public. Yeah, you already did. Yeah, it's good. I made those sacrifices for that reason. That I appreciate you saying that. I talk trash about Rock Hill and other places, but it was a strategic choice that I made for my family and myself, and it worked out. I would be a different man if I had stayed down in Miami. Like I said, I was, working, I was doing the networking thing, but bouncing, but I recognized the environment and what I wanted to do and what I wanted my kids to be surrounded by. And I made a choice that worked out. And I'm happy for that reason. But not everybody sees it that way for what you was talking about. And it's a shame. It really is. And I like what Jay was talking about, how many, good white people, all cultures. What you got?
This is my travel shot glass.
Oh, yeah.
Shot glass on a keychain.
Yeah, that fell on my pocket a long time ago. So yeah, it wasn't cool. But yeah, it's a shame that people don't see and recognize that. And like I said, all we can do is just when we get the opportunity, talk about it, educate, and real ones of all races will listen and apply.
Yeah, the good white folks, the good white folks never pay attention to conversations like these. They be like, yeah, I get it.
Yep.
I can't stand my goddamn neighbor.
But that's on them. And like I said, I was having this conversation with a white guy, he's cool with me, tell me about his dad and his uncle was straight up racist about everything, and he had to get away. And I was like, yeah, you still going over there for, holidays and everything else? Like, yeah. I'm like, that's kind of the problem sometimes. Sometimes you gotta
make a clean break.
People out of your life, sometimes it's your own family. Sometimes you gotta, and I'm saying this from personal experience. Sometimes, if your family just toxic, if they just wrong, you got to be like, no, I ain't going to just put up with it because you drunk and it's the holidays. No, Mom, you just going to be sad because I'm not showing up around him because I'm not putting up with that no more. But until you get strong enough to do that, there ain't going to be any real change.
In a real way.
Yeah. But, I always say, people always say they want to start over in different locations. It don't matter if you carry the same surroundings and the same mindset. So when you get there, you're going to feel comfortable with a certain group of people. So you're going to put yourself with those people just in a different location. You have to change your mindset if you change your location. And if you change your location, you got to change your mindset. It's one and the same, but people just feel like if I move, I can start over. Yeah, you can start over, but you have to change your mindset also.
Some people are prepared to do that, man. It's like I watch these videos, these motherfucking traffic citations that turn into officer involved or somebody getting shot, somebody getting assaulted, beat up,
Right.
or otherwise abused. And you can almost always tell immediately. You know what I'm saying? You can almost always tell immediately. So I'm not looking for racism to completely disappear. I am looking for these motherfuckers to have the courage of their conviction. Because while they did the little shit in Tennessee with the U-Haul people with the Boy Scout uniforms on in full mass, you know what I'm saying? Like, have the courage of your conviction. You know what I'm saying? Again, what you eat don't really make me shit. Your life is your life. I just wish, motherfucker, it's the petty shit that gets on my nerves. It's the petty shit. It's the, you don't own the store. You ain't never went to law school. You ain't never studied criminal justice, but you gonna follow me through the fucking mall?
Yeah.
And then say you scared. You done follow me for 45 fucking minutes. When I turn around and say boo, then you having a fucking heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wish people would be able to stand on their shit. Don't do that shit. Don't be a keyboard warrior. Don't be on social media with that shit. And then, you know, you going to work and saying hi to Janice. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be fuck Janice all the way around.
Yeah. But you ain't never going to get that. But you're
Agreed.
right. You'll
Agreed.
never get that.
That's just my hope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll never go anywhere. The minute they stop hating on a motherfucker for color, it'll be for something else. It's already about, you know, the haves and the have-nots as it is.
Yeah. If it ain't color, it's money. If it ain't money, it's status. If it ain't, it's gonna be like, yo, you got too much gray in your hair, so you know, can't trust people with gray hair. It's gonna be.
I got a couple strands.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question, man, just off topic, because we kind of been in that mode for a minute.
I was expecting all this, man. Come on, I thought
No, man. It's always about real conversations. These are the conversations that we would have in the book.
Okay, yeah.
Not the hot tour girl. It was a brilliant moment. She shouldn't be famous.
No. She already knows. She used up. I think Tuesday. She officially used up her 15 minutes.
Okay.
But I think it was Tuesday. This Tuesday, she used up all of her 15 minutes. Good for her.
When y'all get done with this, look up Plies. Plies did the Hot Tour song.
Oh, no, he didn't. He did. I'm about to look that
He
shit up.
did the Hot Tour song.
Yeah, he did.
He killed it.
And
I heard a piece of it today. Yeah.
It's not something that I would listen to, but it's definitely gonna run.
You heard his WAP remix?
Nah.
He put a WAP when WAP was hot. He put out a verse of that shit. That shit was so hard. Hey, but to the hot Jewish shit, like I move when people sneeze, so I don't find the sound like that.
Yeah,
it sound like you sneezing.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't the action. Like really, let's be real. Really, that's not the thing. It's her enthusiasm.
There you go.
That made her cool. Like nobody really like. Oh yeah, no, don't please, girl.
Don't spit on my dick, cuz. Don't.
That's not something I like, but I like her enthusiasm. Like I like her.
Hey man, why you trying to say like you coaching? Like
I know. Okay, you get.
I like the way you attacked it.
Man, like
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
All right, get on your knees. All right.
Yeah. I like you. I agree with you. The energy that she had for the question was perfect.
You was just getting in there, so I like that. We can coach you up. I love her.
Say we can coach you up.
Hey, you gonna coach up with a headset on? Hey, you gonna put a headset on? You gonna coach up with a polo?
With a clipboard, huh?
Yeah, I do what I gotta do. I'm gonna teach you, okay, all right, boy, okay. Yeah, I teach you the fundamentals. but you're aggressive. You go after the ball, and you don't know what to do with it. You're spitting on it. You need to go to the hole, but
he said, "Damn, go to the hole
for the ball." That's what I do. I can do it.
Secure the ball. Don't squeeze the ball. Control the ball. Don't squeeze it.
Yep. Oh man, her first time, she just like went crazy on it. She's like, "Oh, yeah. What the hell are you doing?" She like break dancing on it, doing the work. You're like, this doesn't even make sense. But you gotta love her enthusiasm, and that's what made her great. It really did.
What Cat Williams say? If you an adult woman and you not sucking dick, if you're an adult heterosexual woman, that is childish. That you're not sucking that you're not doing the hot tour.
I don't know any man that's gonna disagree with that.
Yeah. Hey, really let me ask you this.
I'd rather the talent of just being silent. I just feel like all the extra shit. I feel like you're taken away from the moment.
I don't want you to hop to it literally.
Yeah,
I don't need you to literally. Now, if you dribble a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I like that.
No, once it gets there, once you got it in your mouth, I'm satisfied. What you do with it, I heard this other comedian say that like, I want a girl that swallows, I want a girl that spits. Like, I don't care. Once you got to that point, what you do with it after that point is none of my concern. I appreciate you just being there. So
right, it is technique and
I don't need all that. Like the old saying goes, show me the baby. I don't want to hear about the pregnancy. Show me the baby. So, I don't want to hear about what you're doing. Just get me there. So, but it's
as long as you're not down there like a science experiment, we good.
Yeah. Just put in the work. It's what everybody, put your hard hat on and get to work.
Like I said, it's about your level of enthusiasm.
Exactly.
I want you to want to be here. I don't want to convince you to do it. I want you to want to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, if you enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life.
You never work a day in your life. Let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask each of you a question.
It's a blow joy. It's a blow.
Have you ever had a conversation with a motherfucker, cuz, and you wasn't drunk, they wasn't drunk, and they just didn't understand? They wasn't even listening.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time I'm on the show.
Damn.
This is TikTok. BarBOTB presents TikTok of the week, video 2. Here we go.
Because I don't know any black people that have ever adopted white children.
Madonna did it.
I'm gonna say it again. I don't know any black people that have adopted white children.
What's wrong with what I said?
I'm gonna say it again. I don't know any black people that have adopted white children.
Yeah, Madonna did it. Oh, you what have I said wrong?
I don't know any black people that have adopted white children.
Hold on, is this a riddle? What are you?
What?
Madonna adopted a black kid.
I don't know any black people that have adopted white children.
What am I getting wrong? You fucking idiot. Say it again.
I don't know any black people that have adopted white children.
Have I said something wrong, or are you just repeating it? What's going on?
No, you said something wrong.
I said something wrong.
Yeah. What's your answer to that?
Kylie Minogue had black kids.
No, she didn't.
Madonna then. What one is it?
Yeah, Madonna did.
She did?
Yeah, but I don't know any black people that have adopted white children.
What am I getting confused with? I don't get
Madonna's fucking white!
Yeah.
She adopted black kids. I don't know any black people that have adopted
you
white
don't know any
children.
black people?
You fucking idiot!
Shout out to them boys.
Y'all need to record, because I want to start following them just because he didn't get
Absolutely.
Y'all need to record a TikTok like that. So
Man, there's a video I was trying to load that's similar to that, and it's not letting me download the shit, but it's very similar to that. I don't want to play the vocals. I want y'all to see the face reaction. But go ahead with y'all story. I'm gonna see if I can find it and upload it.
yeah. One, I'm just mad because I know from personal experience that both of those dudes would get so many women over here just because they had the British accent, and that
Indeed.
pisses me off. I'm like that, American women are so vocally racist because you have any bit of an accent, they love you. It makes me want to move to England. I'm like, do you like a Southern drawl? Oh, I like to get some tea and crumpets with you because you sound so different from everybody. So I'm mad. That's jealousy. I like to identify my hate when I feel it and see it. And secondly, that was hilarious for all the right reasons that he just didn't get. He just didn't get it.
It's like, bro, you clearly not listening to me.
Yeah. And he was indignant about not getting it. And then I in a way I respect that.
What am I getting wrong? Am I getting something wrong?
Well, it's like the brain, because you're so used to looking at it as white people adopting black people. His brain probably didn't really he wasn't listening, but his brain probably didn't register because he's thinking about something that he associates with it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving him no excuse.
Now, unfortunately, well, I kind of know the reason to that is because historically, black people were not financially in a position to adopt white kids. The other answer to that, Quincy Jones. He adopted and banged every race. And Rashida Jones is hot. I like her.
Rashida Jones is definitely a good-looking woman.
Jones is rich, and he did that. He was like, so.
Now, what I was getting at is, like, when you have that moment, like, it ended perfectly.
Yeah.
Because I have that moment where I'm like, you ain't even fucking listening to me.
It just didn't, in a way. I don't know why I'm being positive about this, but in a way, it was kind of beautiful. Is that in his own way, he didn't see color; he just saw color, So it was kind of beautiful in a you idiot type of way. I mean, he
right.
Like you idiot. I'm saying I don't know any black people, but that's a viral hit. Y'all need to make something like that.
Yeah, hey man, look, it's just that it's that moment that happens in natural conversation sometimes that you wish you had because I see a lot of shit that I believe is set up, that is written out. That was a genuine moment that got caught on camera.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can't well, not successfully. You can't make that up. You just gotta, be there and be part of it. But when you see it.
Yeah, he working on something now.
Yeah. So
you said so am I.
Yeah, I got two screens up. I'm pulling up some of your past guests, and
what's your if not even the prime of your life, what's the one event or sport that you wish you were like super talented at? If you could do anything you want to athletically, what would it be?
Well, I kind of did it. Like I've reached. I don't talk about it a lot because it didn't work out, and I was just like, I just moved on with my life. But I had a shot to play pro football. I went out for a couple of teams, but life, happened. So blah blah. So football, I would say, but I know I could achieve that. If circumstances had been different, I would have went that route. That being said, to answer your question directly, I wish I had, for fun, I wish I had basketball skills. I have no basketball skills. I'm all football. I can guard you, but that's about it. I can set a screen. But
set a pick. You can set a pick. Don't lie and say you can set a screen.
Yeah,
you can set a pick.
No, I know where to stand, so you run into me. That's I'm big. I know where to get in your way, but
Right. Screen implies that you're gonna do something after you get in their way. That's why I said set a pick.
I know what you mean, and you know what? This is why no one likes you. That's why I'm talking about.
Ryan, what position you played in football?
Defensive end, defensive tackle.
I wasn't fast,
quick. I was strong and quick.
Oh, Dwight Freeney is?
Yeah. So, and I was a run stopper. I was like, I could get to you, if you one of those quarterbacks that just like stayed in the pocket, I got you. But my main thing was a run stopper. I was like, boom, you're just not getting past here. You go for the run, I got you.
There's I don't even know. I'll pull up his video because like this is the beautiful part about social media. Whatever little niche subject matter that you want to get into, you can find, of course, on the internet. But it's a dude that plays defensive end. I think he plays end, but he's wearing a GoPro during practice in the game. It's crazy. It's a crazy insight. And I'm almost positive that the NFL is going to go to something like that.
I can see that. They got glasses with the camera, with the camera and the music, right? They got glasses.
They already got that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I can see that with the visor. It's almost the same concept.
Yeah, there's a safety factor with those visors because you have to put like electronic in. Most guys you see with the visors now, it's a very clear plastic that even when it gets broken, it's not going to shatter and get into the eyes, and that's the main problem right now. They're working on that, but you could embed it in the helmet itself, and quiet as kept. The new rules this year is that players are allowed to wear that bucket safety helmet.
Yeah, the cap.
If some people actually start wearing that, which I actually think they should. I know you look ridiculous, but I'd rather look ridiculous and, be able to play with my kids. And
not be paralyzed, not be damaged for life at 42 years old.
I don't know how many players are actually going to do it, but if they wear that, because of that extra size, you could easily put a camera or something in there to facilitate.
But what I think, one thing I think why some won't, is for the same aspect of basketball players already visible because they don't wear a helmet. You're actually covering up, just ideally looking at them, you're covering up them even more. So unrecognizable as far as football players. They always talk about football players can walk through the mall. They can walk through anywhere. If you're not a top football player, you can walk anywhere. Basketball players, I understand it's less of them, but they're more visible because you see their face sitting on, even if it's the 12th man on the bench, the camera's going to pan and see you. Football players, you're looking at 53 players, 20 coaches, 13, assistants and water people. So it's almost like they won't be seen. But if they got the big helmet on, it's like less visible as far as individual people.
Yeah, that is true. But also, it's about your personality and can you sell it up. I mean,
you got to make it look better than what it looks like.
If you're 6'7" or higher, everybody gonna think you're a basketball player anyway. So you're gonna get into most places. Tall people with no game, what they hate most is Google. Because before, imagine you wasn't playing basketball, but you was like 6'9", 7 feet tall, just walking around Boston. You're gonna get all your mills comp because you can just say you're a basketball player. You just say, and they're gonna believe it before they could just Google you. Now, I know women that their whole job, they're professional gold diggers. So their whole job is to keep track of the roster. They know. I know women that know NBA, NFL rosters better than coaches.
Well,
I believe
Ryan,
that.
let me ask you this, Ryan, because you say you did bouncing and stuff like that.
Yes.
Would you rather be security for an athlete or movie slash musician? Because of that,
I did both.
Because you got to fight the women that know every. Yeah, but
I did both, and I unapologetically would pick the movie Rockstar. I did. I was working at Club Mansion when that was a thing down in 2003, and I did security for Shaq and Wade during their Heat tour where they was running around South Beach. So I did security for them. It's fun, it's crazy, but movie stars, rock stars, especially rock stars, treat you better in my experience. Was more fun. I was also down there when MTV had their like VMAs and stuff, and Christina Aguilera was doing her like Dirty tour,
Yeah,
and I did some security for that. It was so much more fun. It was so.
I can believe that. I
Yeah.
can believe that.
So yeah, athletes always want to compete in everything.
That's what I was gonna say.
Even with security. Like at least the male athletes, I would say, they're like even with security, they're like, yeah, you know, and then I'm security for Shaq in his prime, and Shaq is, he's kind of like, I'm bigger than you. I'm like, you're bigger than everyone. That's not the point.
Yeah.
And you can't fight.
Yeah, you really can.
And you can't fight.
I'm a hammer on you. You're going down, but if you know how to fight, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
He said, I don't really need you here. My agent said you had to be here.
Yeah, stuff like that. He was cool though. I didn't have a problem with it. He was joking around, but but like rock stars, like Christina, like, oh, thank you. Yeah, she took care of us. It was good. So yes, I would rather do movie and a rock star, and you get a different type of groupie clientele with that. Movie stars, you get all types of hangers on and people. Those are like the coolest. Rock stars, all the women that going after musicians, rock stars are more fun by far. Athletes,
right, for that lifestyle.
Yeah. Athletes, those women that go after them professionally, it's like a job. And they are professionals. They know what they're doing. They know who's on there, how, what they like, what to drink, what to dress, and then, they're kind of horrible individuals. I'm not even gonna lie. I do not like the professional female athlete chaser. It's kind of sad. Because they are the prototypical Instagram. Because they are that's what they are. They're Instagram models, and they will do whatever it takes to get to the athlete, and then tell you to subscribe to their podcast, OnlyFans. And I'm like,
right?
No, it's just such a transactional thing. I actually feel sorry for like young athletes,
Did y'all see?
They get worn.
Amber Rose fucking with. Did y'all see Amber Rose fucking with CJ Stroud?
Really? No, I did not see that.
At the end, man, at the end of the season, when they made the playoff run, the one game in the playoff, that's who he was with.
As long as he got his head on straight, that ain't no bad look. He young, girl.
I understand.
He young and rich, cuz. Like, look at how many. Do I need to list? Look, just do this. Mentally list some of the escapades that you had from 18 to 24.
I understand.
Okay, but all right, my defense is I know about the escapades. The rest of the world know about the escapades.
I see. No,
The rest of
I see both sides of this argument. Yeah, this setup right here with the because I see both sides. I'm like on both sides on this argument because I've always said the whole working at your accounting firm did a lot more whole stuff than most of your stars, athletes, and whatever else because they doing all this freaky stuff for, like you said, like a top athlete or a star. The chick working at the accounting firm was just as freaky with the guy at Jiffy Lube. You just don't know about it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I see both sides of that. I'm just saying Amber Rose in particular. Certain people, even if they fine, it's like you made choices that I just can't agree with. Yeah, I mean, she got in when it was still cool to be with Kanye.
She don't need his money.
No, yeah, she got in when it was still cool to do that. But so I can't blame her for that. But she even admitted that she had so many dudes run. She admitted she had so many dudes run through where she can't even keep track. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, it's just hard to wife that, but
I don't know if he wife. That's what I'm saying. Like you seen him with her, but that don't mean he confessing his undying love to her. That mean he want to be in the tabloid. He young hot.
Man, but you know these young boys, they be making all types of mistakes. I mean, let's look at Carolina's own Zion Williams. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad situation.
I give him. I think I'm the only person that in my circle that actually give him a little bit of credit. I mean, he made a top porn star go crazy. That's hard to do,
bruh. Like I said, a lot of people they judge people, and they did the same shit. I can't be mad at that man for lusting after a stripper.
No, he didn't do anything wrong. Well, depending on how you look at it, but he didn't do anything wrong. He made old girl go crazy. She was blowing up Twitter, X, and she was putting all the business out in the streets because she got jealous and she caught feelings. That's kind of amazing. That's my point. I mean, he made a porn star who did everything in the street go crazy. That's hard to do.
He basically did the State Farm commercial. He said,
"At your local, law firm go crazy." That's Monday, but to make a porn star go crazy, that's.
She thought she had the bag, and he was like, "You got to be quicker than that."
Yeah,
Hey, so I got the video loaded. It's not the video. It's somebody else watching the video. I hate those videos. I want the video, but this is.
If 8 people take 9 shots apiece, how many shots they took all together?
8 people take 9 shots apiece.
How many shots they took all together?
Somebody asked, I looked, there ain't enough shots.
Okay.
So everybody didn't graduate.
Hold on, it ain't done. Okay. Hold on, it ain't done. I done watched this shit like 12 times. I'm about to play again.
If 8 people take 9 shots apiece, how many shots they took all together?
8 people take 9 shots apiece.
How many shots they took all together?
Somebody asked, I looked, there ain't enough shots. If 8 people took 9 shots, oh yeah. Oh yeah, you right, bro. You right, bro.
9 times 8, bro, you gonna get down.
9 times 9 is 81, so you subtract the 9 off that motherfucker. That's 71. So hold on, bro. Slow down. Hold on, slow down. Now slow down, bro. You ain't give me no second. Slow down. If 8 people take 9 shots apiece, 9 times 8, 9 times 9 is 81. They're gonna be
20 minutes later.
Ain't no way, bro.
You got it. Hold on, bro. 9 times. Hold on. 9 times 9 is 81. You subtract the 9 off of it. They're gonna be
Today, Junior.
71. They're gonna be 72. That's your finance. That's my finance. Correct.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
My finance. That's 72. That's 72. That's 72.
I told y'all about doing math while you drinking, cuz it's just not a good idea. Not in public. Don't do it in public.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, you know what? Again, I'm being positive today. He did get the right answer eventually.
Eventually.
So
Ryan,
yeah.
let me ask you. What his Scantron paper look like? I got a whole bunch of race marks on it.
I can't figure out. He only knew the nines. I got it. Yeah. How did he skip 9 times 8? Why did he keep going to 9 times 9?
Okay, I got a story that taps right into this.
I told you it was funny.
I swear, this actually happened. I'll never forget. I was in high school. I was just sitting at lunch table, reading a book, comic book, whatever. I don't care. Anyway, this one dude, this bad chick. She was high. I'll give her that. She was sitting on the other side of the table, and one of the guys just came up there. He started trying to holler at her. I'm like, okay, let's see how this go down. He's saying 90s high school lines and everything else, and he's really trying to act like he gonna get it. So he was like, yeah. So he takes out a pen. He had like a Sharpie, and he starts writing on the table. And he was just like, yeah, what's your name? Keisha. He's like, yeah, you sexy. You dark as hell. I'm calling you sexy chocolate. He's like, I'm gonna write your name right here, sexy chocolate. So he started writing S-E, and he stopped. And I'm just sitting on the side like, he don't know how to spell sex. And we were in high school. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, okay, I'm just looking. And he's like S-E, and he's really thinking about it. Finally, the girl. No, he remembers he XY. He got the sexy. Then he went to the chocolate. I'm like, if you stuttering on the sexy, there ain't no way you getting chocolate. So I just put the book down and I'm just staring. I'm like this. Okay. C-H. It wasn't going no further. The girl gets upset. She grabs the pen out of his hand, finished writing out chocolate for him. He's like, yeah, that's your name. And I just looked at her. I just like,
Well, Ryan, let me ask y'all this. How often has the pretext saved you when spelling? When you text and you trying to spell a word, how many times that pretext saves you?
Oh, man.
It saved me a lot.
Autocorrect is the greatest invention of mankind.
Yeah, autocorrect.
Stand on business right there.
Guarantee. I will never get guarantee right, cuz. I can spell almost any word, cuz. Guarantee I ain't never gonna get that right.
G-A-U-R-A-N-T-E-E, right?
Say, what is it? Say it again so I can.
I'm about to auto check it and tell you right now.
G-U-A-R-A-N-T-E-E.
That's guarantee.
No, it ain't.
It ain't G-U.
G-A-U-R-A-N-T-E-E.
And this is why I tell y'all don't do math or spelling while you drinking.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. You want me to hang up? Math or spelling?
Brian said a word about 15 minutes ago where I done forgot what he said. But his wires were touchable. Like he had so many sparks coming out there. It was an S word.
I don't like where that's going. I don't like what you just said. How you gonna insult me and then not even?
I wanted to point it out. But seriously, but autocorrect saves a lot of people, man. Autocorrect has saved me so many times that I kept spelling it wrong on purpose because I knew it was wrong until I got the right word.
Yeah, but 9 times 8
I just
been
kept
the
adding
same
letters.
since the 3rd grade, cuz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
9 times 8 been 72
and the
for
nines
long.
are the easiest. Just think
What up,
whatever
Shatar?
number. Just think about just go 9 from that number. So 9 times 8, just 872. Yeah. So, but
he said 71.
yeah. Oh, he got it. That's all that matters. And spell that guarantee.
He said it wasn't enough shots. That's where he fucked up. He said, they ain't enough, somebody out.
You know what? And that's a setup. You know what? That's a setup. He set him up. He knew he was in no position to do spelling or math. He knew, he lit a few up. He was in no position. So that was wrong.
That's why I tell motherfuckers, I know arithmetic. That's what I know. I don't know the other math.
Hold on,
I know math with an F.
Hold on now. Let's get this straight now. He don't know what 9 times 8 is, right? But he know what an ounce is. He know.
There's certain things.
He know what a gram is. He know if he picked something off, how much left.
I've been drunk. I've been so drunk I didn't know how to get home, but I knew Miss New Booty when she walked in.
Jesus,
programmed in. Come on. I'm not gonna hate on him for that. I'm gonna hate on the other guy for putting him in a position of failure. He put him in a position to fail. He wanted him to fail.
You should have walked away from the nigga with the microphone and the camera and lights.
Also true.
No, but come on now. Pride kicked in. Hey, black pride kicked in. He felt like he knew math. He felt like he wasn't about to be dumb on camera, and
he felt like he was going to speak his truth. He did not know there was going to be a math test.
Oh,
he asked him. Well, he asked him.
Like, you can call me right now. We talking right now. You start taking out, some algebra 3. I'm just clicking off. I'm like, no, I'm going home.
Yeah, I don't know what letters and numbers. Letters and numbers don't equate to me.
Man,
you tell on yourself right now. You know.
Oh, I know. I'll tell you. We almost at 300 episodes. 200 of them say, I don't read. I tell them straight, I don't read, and math ain't my strong point.
Okay, Floyd Mayweather. All right, I'm glad you're proud about that.
At least he ain't Webby.
Yeah.
Nah, neither one of them dudes can read. They can't read worth a fuck. Neither one of them. But I got one final video for BarBOTB TikTok of the week type shit.
Hey girl, hey man, I saw you come up online. Hey.
What happened?
No, somebody just tuned in. I'm taking care of the live audience. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I appreciate you. Yeah. My contacts is foggy. I can't really see that well. But this is the type of energy that I like to see people on right here. This is the final video.
For you to call Clarissa Shields a loser is fucking unbelievable.
I think said if you perform like that against her, she's going to wipe the floor with you.
Oh, beautiful. Guess what? You couldn't wipe my drawers. You hear me? You can't do with me. You know what? And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, I ain't no punk. I'm not scared of you. That's why I'm here. You didn't come to America. I came here. No one you fought was elite. You are? No one you fought was elite. They were good.
That's the kind of energy you should be on when you talking shit, cuz.
She fought a nigga at the gas station with titties.
You stupid. You stupid.
Hey, Ryan froze. Oh,
no, I'm just concerned about myself because I realize I really do have a kink for women that can beat me up, and it's concerning at my age that's something that makes me, that I'm actually into, and I'm like,
hey, Jay, that's what I want to tell you. So Ryan,
I'm too old for this, and I'm still finding out.
Ryan is Uncle Elroy. Ryan is hanging up. He's hanging up in the bed.
No, I'm
Get
not.
your foot out of my mouth.
Don't pretend you do. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm just saying. I saw that and I wasn't into it, and then she had like the little booty strap thing around, punching people, and I'm like,
hey,
hey man, look, this has been a super dope episode of the BOTB live show.
I don't like that about myself. I want to take, after we hang up, I'm just gonna look in the mirror and I'm gonna ask myself some real questions.
You gonna need to, because this is in perpetuity. We gonna revisit this. I'm gonna make sure I chop this out and make it a real.
Oh, well, why don't you bring somebody on the show with us instead of me looking at YouTube? Let's go back. I brought it back. Why do you have Monet on it? She's in Charlotte now.
Of all the women we've had on here, Ryan, which one you want to be on the show with? And I'll see if they'll be on the show.
That's a loaded question.
Now you got to go back. That's all right. He gonna go back and watch 100 episodes to see.
You'd be surprised how many episodes of yours I've actually watched. But man, I'm all talk. I ain't gonna do a dang thing. But I'm all talk. But no. Actually, what's her name? It was funny. One time you had me on, like the next week you had DJ Monet. And I started following her. She was in Vegas, and now she moved up to Charlotte. She's like right down the street from me, and I'm like, how come you didn't have me on when she was on?
How you know she right down the street?
Because she's in Charlotte, and I'm in her.
He said he started following her. Cause look, this is the thing, Ryan. Just because you don't think it's creepy, don't mean that other people won't think it's creepy. We in a different age. That shit used to be innocent, and it's not anymore.
It is innocent. I follow people that you guys have on to support them. I did it when I was doing all the dudes. Oh, when you're talking about with people talking about, community outreach, and I'm following them, you don't say nothing. But the risque DJ, you get hey Shatari, what is it? Yeah. Church finger. Don't you ever give me a church finger. And I'm just following but no. When you had the risque, DJ on, you don't want to invite me.
See, he know her tagline because he way too invested.
No, because that's her tagline. I remember taglines. That's why they're called tagline. Connoisseurs of conversation. I remember tagline.
I still think you should bring a lawyer.
Look. 2 black men taking out another black man. What are you talking about? Like, you know what?
Hey man, look. We ain't gonna let you incriminate yourself no more. Cause look, Ryan.
I dare you to have us both all together. I dare you to do it.
Oh no, look. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work itself out. You already said it, so I know it's gonna work itself out.
Hey, Brian said we in a relationship now.
I brought good liquor to talk to you. I brought the blackest thing I could find. I had Kirkland Hennessy.
He said, I brought the blackest thing I could find. That's hilarious.
Pure white Hennessy. Wow.
At least you got 2 of the Hennessy's I might drink. Well, you got. Let me not say that Kirkland's is Hennessy because
I'm just giving
motherfuckers get butt hurt.
White Dog, and that's it. That's all you get.
Okay, I bring my own liquor then.
But
you drink White Dog, the Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, actually, yeah, White Dog, Buffalo Trace. That's decent. I've had better moonshine. You know, one thing for my
That shit is rocket fuel because I've been drinking moonshine all my life, and White Dog is rocket fuel.
Well, moonshine was better when it was illegal. I'm gonna say moonshine was better when it was illegal. When I had to pay a dude, I gave a dude $20. He went out into the woods, came back with a jug.
We don't say nothing. Just let that be.
Yeah, and it was the best thing ever. Once they made it legal, and you can buy it at an ABC store or whatever else, it's just not. It doesn't have the same kick to me.
Yeah, Smoky Mountain, Old Smoky, whatever that shit is.
Yeah, they
if that's what you call a moonshine, I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's not. I'm not. Well, then
if you're not getting your moonshine from a man old enough to be dead,
yeah. Popcorn.
I'm just saying, like, he need to be dirty. He need to live in a questionable location. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He need farm animals.
Yeah. He need to be
certain shit.
Can he walk through a parking lot without shoes and be okay?
Walk through the woods without shoes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I say parking lot because there's more glass. But yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It was moonshine was better back in the day. It was. Once it made it legal, and then certain Old Smoky and took over the market. And there's like three, 4 that really took over the market, but that's it.
White Dog Mash is probably the closest to real corn liquor.
Yeah,
real corn liquor.
Boom. Okay. Give it a month or two, whatever. Hit me back up. We need to do we can do a review. Maybe boom. That would be the special podcast because I don't do a podcast regularly. I do it for special occasions now. That'll be the special occasion we do a moonshine review.
I think we can make that work.
Yeah, I'll just set something up and we'll do a moonshine review and try to figure it out. What's the best commercially available moonshine?
Yeah, damn sure ain't Old Smoky. I'm not a fan of Old Smoky.
Oh yeah. I mean that's why it's a thing.
Man, you look like Ari Spears. With good eyes. Like you ain't got the black around your eyes like Ari
This is the perfect place to wrap up the show, man. Look, we appreciate you, Ryan. I took my shots. I'm not taking responsibility for that shot that he just took. So that's what I'm gonna say. But what I will do is I will give you the floor to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Shoot back, however you want to do it, man.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to thank your audience for tuning in. These guys are really good, and I appreciate the work that they do. They're providing a platform for intelligent conversation and good debate. And I really do appreciate it. I really respect you guys because I know the hustle. I know what it takes to, put on a podcast, 300 episodes. That's great. So I really do respect you guys, and I am a fan, and I do listen. And I just want to give y'all the props that you deserve. And I wish nothing but good things for you, except for Carolina. He can kiss my ass. Not all these or Eric Spears. With you looking like the whole time was me filibustering, trying to think of somebody you look like, and I can't even think. I got it in my mind. I can't think of the name, so I can't end it on the joke I wanted to end it on. But you know what? You look like everybody's dirty uncle. You look like
That's pretty good. That's a look.
Yeah, you look like the one family member grandma won't let you play with. You're like, no, don't go upstairs with him. No, you just stay down here. You can go in the backyard. Don't do it.
Oh man, hey, look,
Like
Friday Night Lights, y'all.
Many young girls into fine strippers.
Oh my goodness.
You call them. How about that? Thank you for your work. Because you made
Carolina, what you got, man?
Okay, we want to thank Healthy Aries Spears for coming on this episode.
It's a Healthy Aries Spears. Oh shit.
Oh, we appreciate Ryan, man. Ryan Morocco is actually Ryan. I think we've been knowing you for almost 2 years now. It's been going on 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a whole minute now.
Yeah. No, you're good people, man. I love you guys. Man. Y'all good people.
I reached out to Ryan to bring him on the platform. Ryan is always energetic and he's always down for the vibe. I appreciate him accepting. Because the crazy thing, I told my brother, I said, man, I hear Ryan, but he can't respond. And then as soon as you respond, I told my brother, well, Ryan's a go. So I already knew it'd be a dope episode.
Yeah, well, you video chatting me like I got time to.
That was actually pocket dial. I got a new phone. That was pocket dial. Yeah. I appreciate him
talking.
I appreciate him coming on. He's a conversationalist like us, but he's also like a connoisseur like us. So he's just like us. Shit, we could be third cousin. We ain't first cousin. We be third cousin.
Stop making it weird.
Experience.
Stop making it
weird.
Yeah. You from I like that cousin stuff. Don't make it weird.
Yeah, so we appreciate Ryan. We'll definitely have him back for our review. Hopefully, we'll get Jay Fever on here. We can have for the people that enjoy spirits, have a liquor conversation, which would be dope. Y'all rock with us, fuck with us. I'm out. Oh, Network of Superpower. I ain't said no lie.
Always, man. Look, I'm gonna echo my brother's statement. Look, Ryan is always on time, always with the right energy. When it's time to be introspective and thought-provoking, he's with that, and you can also see he with that other shit too. So I like the versatility, man. Good brother, good knowledge on these spirits, man. Giving you information on your everyday buys, your mid buys, your high-end buys, when it comes to the spirits and things like that. Plus, he's from the D, man, and for anybody that runs across this that's from Motown, man, what up, though? I'm gonna give y'all that. Outside of that, man, I think that's enough for Friday night, man. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I'm gonna take another shot when I get up out of here, man, and I might stay up late and watch something inappropriate. I don't know. For the most part, man, until the next time, y'all be easy, man. Love the people who love you back, and outside of that, we gone, man. We catch you next time.